Welcome to Queens, New York. This is Shea Stadium. Spring training action on MLB The Show. It's the St. Louis Cardinals going up against the New York Mets.
And now,
first pitch coming at you right after the break.
New York Mets.
And today's starter, Sean Manaea. What should we keep an eye on here?
Well, I'm interested to see how he utilizes his sinker to this lineup, Boog. You know, it's not necessarily his go-to primary pitch, but he does mix it in when he needs it. He's just got to make sure that it's not flat. Otherwise, it's going to get hit hard. So look for him to throw it up there when he needs a big double play, a ground ball, something like that to get out of an inning, change it up for a hitter. Also, get those hitters looking down so that it opens up the top of the strike zone, especially late in an at-bat.
And the 0-1. That one fouled off. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. That's out to center field. It drops in, gets away a little bit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
I'd say a mistake pitch in an 0-2 count. Too good of a pitch to hit right there. You have to expand the zone. Keep that leadoff man off first base.
Rhys Hoskins to the plate. That's to third, and he can't come up with it. Still manages a throw, and they get the out. Good recovery. Wasn't easy following the misplay. Here's the Cardinals lineup now. Singy, this righty-heavy lineup must be licking their chops with a lefty on the mound.
Well, to me, Boog, it shows the managers trying to set these players up to have a big game. Facing an opposite-handed pitcher, you only get a fraction of a second longer to see the ball and decide to swing. But that can be the difference between a line drive and a swinging strike.
Foul ball there. One out and a runner at second. Swings through that one. Foul ball, still 0-2. Shea Stadium here in Queens, just underway here. Ground ball right side. Polanco takes it to the bag. That's the second out. Now up for St. Louis, Jordan Walker.
Jordan Walker.
Up the middle. And no throw for some reason as he reaches first. And on the play, a run will come in to score. So two down. Randal Grichuk now. In the air to left center. And that is that. So they pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. On to the bottom of the first. It's the Cardinals 1 and the Mets ready to go for the last half of the inning. And towing the slab, Kyle Leahy. What should we keep an eye on here?
With the height, the release point creates a lot of tilt on his pitches. So coming into the zone, really hard for the hitters to get on plane. Makes it very difficult for the hitters to guess.
Francisco Lindor up now for the Mets.
Number 12,
Lindor launched a homer in his most recent game.
Ball.
Catcher challenge. We'll take another look. Didn't miss by too much, but it'll stay a ball. So they'll lose their first challenge.
Four-seam fastball. High outside.
Aye.
that one did miss, and the strike is overturned. Still 2 challenges left for them.
Four-seam fastball. High outside.
Two-0.
That's ball 3.
Four-seam fastball. High middle.
Swing and a ball lifted left field. Grichuk sizing it up. And there's one away.
Batting second, left fielder.
Here's a Mets lineup now. This is a veteran-led lineup right here. A lot of players with plenty of experience, Singy.
Yeah, no doubt about that, Boog. These players have been around the game for a long time, and they may not have the flash that they once did, but they've got the wisdom to be able to understand different situations, be able to think with the opponent and sometimes in front of the opponent. And you always seem to see a team like this. They come to the ballpark, they know how to get down to business, and they understand what the job is at hand.
Juan Soto at the plate now. That's ball 1.
Overhand curve. Low middle. Circle change. Low middle.
Swings and misses. And the count 2-1.
Filthy changeup right there. Just pulled the string.
Four-seam fastball. High inside.
Here's a 2-1. That one
Oh,
missed.
that's upstairs.
Overhand curve. Low middle.
Now it's 3-2.
Four-seam fastball. Low outside.
Stays alive.
Four-seam fastball. High outside.
Now with the shift on, hits right into it. Throws to first in time. And the home first moving along quickly today.
Batting
2 gone.
third baseman, Bo Bichette.
2 down, bases empty. Bo Bichette up to the dish.
Sweeper. Middle center.
Outside low. And that's ball 1.
Four-seam fastball. High inside.
This one in the air right field. And he can't quite get there. It's a foul ball. Two down, nobody on. Swing and a miss. Going to count 1-2.
Good pitch right there. Tied him up on the hands. If I'm out there on the bump, I'm going right back in there.
That misses the zone. And that's ball 2.
Four-seam fastball. Low inside.
Runs it up to 96 to record the punch out. Mets go down quickly. They trail here 1-0. New inning getting started. Digging in, Mason Wynn. And that one wrapped foul. Here comes the 0-1. And that one fouled off. Minaya goes 6 feet 5 inches, 245 pounds, a former first-round pick back in 2013. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. 1 down.
Well executed pitch on the outside part of the plate.
Ramon Urias next up for the Cardinals. On the ground, right side. Simeon toss over to first. 2 up, 2 down in the top of the second. And now the catcher comes up to hit.
Number 4.
That one ripped. And that is that. Redbirds down quietly, but they're on top 1-0. Bottom of the inning, and stepping in for New York, Jorge Polanco.
High inside.
Polanco.
Four-seam fastball. High inside.
0-1 now. And a foul ball.
Four-seam fastball. High inside.
Here's the 0-2.
Sweeper. Middle inside.
That's a ball. Went with the sweeper.
Slider. Middle inside.
This one popped up. Middle of the infield. And there's one away.
Batting 5th, designated hitter.
Brett Baty, the next to hit.
Four-seam fastball. High middle.
Hey!
Overhand curve. Low middle.
Here comes the 0-1. And that one hammered. That's back. Bangs off the wall. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
Kind of a risky pitch coming
Four-seam
inside
fastball.
with the breaking
Middle
ball like
outside.
that. You have to bury it. Otherwise, it's not too difficult to get the bat to it like he did that time.
And now here is Francisco Alvarez.
Four-seam fastball. Low middle.
Hey!
Eric Summersgill, our plate umpire.
One thing to watch out for, Boog, is what side of the plate Summersgill might be favoring. He usually
Four-seam
sets up
fastball.
at an angle.
High inside.
Pitchers sometimes will try to figure that out early so they can attack that spot and get as many strike calls as possible.
Man at second. This one smacked out to left center. And there's 2 down.
Batting 7th, second baseman, Marcus Simeon.
Now it's Marcus Simeon.
Four-seam fastball. High inside.
Close
Ball
one. Doesn't get the call. And that's ball 1.
Four-seam fastball. Low outside.
Man on second, 2 down.
Slider. Low middle.
That's ball 2.
Four-seam fastball. High middle.
Now before the pitch, he looks him back.
Four-seam
Runner
fastball.
at second, 2 down.
Low
Bottom
inside.
half of inning number 2.
Four-seam fastball. Low inside.
Not close with that one, and that's ball 3.
Four-seam fastball. High inside.
And ball
No,
4
that's a ball.
to a board.
Take your base.
Batting 8th, center fielder, Luis Robert Jr.
First and second, 2 outs. Luis Robert Jr. up now for the Mets.
Ball, that's out.
Challenge from behind the dish here. And the call stands. It was indeed a ball. So they're now out of challenges.
Four-seam fastball. Low inside.
Two on, 2 outs. Out towards left center. And that's the inning. We played 2 innings. It's 1-0. Top half of the
Leading
third
off for
inning,
St.
and
Louis.
stepping in for the Cardinals, Hesung Kim. Swings through that one for strike 1. Slice the other way and foul. The 0-2. Swing and a ball lifted in the air, shallow left field. 1 up, 1 down. Here's O'Neal
Up next
Cruz.
for the Cardinals.
He's 1 for
Center
1, led
fielder,
off the game with a
O'Neal
single.
Cruz.
Swing and a foul straight back. Strike 2.
Another 0-2 count right here. Pitcher just in the driver's seat. He can go anywhere he wants to go right here.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Up next for the Cardinals, the designated hitter, Rhys Hoskins.
2 outs, base is empty. Rhys Hoskins next up for the Cardinals. Grounded out his first time. Nice grab. Throw to first. It's there, and that's a great play. 1, 2, 3 go to Cardinals. Set for the bottom of the
Leading
third,
off for the
and
Mets.
stepping in for New York, Tyrone Taylor.
Tyrone Taylor.
Hey.
Overhand curve. Low outside. Four-seam fastball. Low inside.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Four-seam fastball. High inside.
That misses, and it's 2-2.
Four-seam fastball. High middle.
Got him swinging.
Just a mid-90s challenge fastball right there. Not much to it. And I'm sure he'd love another swing at it because it was in a very hittable location. Those are the swings where you can sometimes start to question yourself as a hitter and say, how did I miss that? But, you know, it happens.
Francisco Lindor comes up to the plate.
Hey!
Four-seam fastball. Low outside.
And the 0-1. Pulled hard, but it's a foul ball.
Four-seam fastball. Low inside.
The 0-2. Now a fly ball to right center. It falls in, and that's a knock. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
He went up there and got it with 2 strikes. I'm not going to leave this in the umpire's hands. I'm going to be aggressive. It was in a location where he could get those arms extended that he loves to do. So nice job right there coming back in that at bat.
Here's Juan Soto.
Overhand curve. Low middle.
And another ball.
Four-seam fastball. High middle. Overhand curve. Low middle.
On the ground to second, might be 2. Good feed. That's 1. And that's 2. 1 hit in the inning, but nothing more than that. 3 innings complete. It's the Cardinals 1 and the Mets nothing. Start of the 4th. Now up for St. Louis, Alec Burleson.
Alec Burleson.
Swinging a foul back. That's out of play.
He's been pitching well, but going through this middle of the order second time through, we'll see what kind of adjustments are being made.
Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. Has room, and he makes the catch. Now up the Cardinals' number 4 hitter, Jordan Walker.
Picked up an RBI in his last at bat. Still their only run of the game so far.
Late on that fastball.
Well, he's looking great so far. It helps when over 80% of your first pitches are strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
This one in the air, center field. Robert moving under it. 2 down.
Up next for the Cardinals.
So up next, Randall Grichuk. He's 0 for 1. And first offering is fouled off. Laser could be extra bases. Around first and hustling for second. He's there. It's a 2-out double.
Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
So runner at second, 2 down. Mason Wynn next up for the Cardinals. Lindor. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. The Cards leave 1, but they still lead it. Bottom of the 4th, and stepping in for New York, Bo Bichette. Popped in the air, left field. 1 away. And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one.
Jorge Polanco.
The batter now, Jorge Polanco. 0 for 1 so far.
Four-seam fastball. High outside.
Swing and a foul straight back.
Overhand curve. Low middle.
Ball, that's out.
Four-seam fastball. Low middle.
The Mets trailing by a run. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
Four-seam fastball. High inside.
The 1-2. Hard on the ground to first. Burleson takes it himself. Already 2 gone here in the home fourth.
Up next for the Mets, designated hitter.
So now the DH spot. Brett Baty doubled his first time up. In the air out towards right center. Walker settles under it. And that ends the inning. Nothing across here this half. We played 4. It's the Cardinals 1 and the Mets nothing. You're watching St. Louis Cardinals baseball on the show Midwest.
Now pitching for the Mets.
We're back, and there's a new arm on the mound to start the 5th. Christian Scott.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Leading off
Ramon Urias digs in. Now.
Ramon Urias.
Urias in his 6th season, 31 years old, and he's a native of Mexico. On the ground to third, and foul ball. Ground ball left side, and that's just foul. The 0-2. Swing and a miss, struck him out, and there's one down. Here's the catcher. He's 0 for 1.
Number 4.
High fly ball lifted in the air right field. Out number 2. Hesung Kim next up for the Cardinals. 0 for 1. He was robbed of a hit on a diving catch his first time up. And a foul ball. 2 down, nobody on. And we're at the top of the 5th. There's a swing and a drive. Can't get to it as it drops into the corner. Into second, and he's got it double.
Up next for the Cardinals.
Put a very nice swing on that pitch right there. Got one to drive and just kept it fair down that right field line and into the corner. And it's almost impossible to track those down as an outfielder.
Now it's going to be O'Neal Cruz. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time.
Well, pretty clear to me. He was trying to go deep right there, but you got to get a pitch that you can handle.
Brings it in for the third out. So one left for the Cardinals.
Now pitching for
Back
St.
now to
Louis.
start the bottom of the
Number
fifth and taking
65,
over on the mound, Jose Quijada.
And this is an important part of this game. Tight
Leading
score
off
and
with
still
the
a lot of outs to get.
catcher,
So they're looking for a big outing out of him right here to get some critical outs.
Alvarez swings through that one as he comes to the plate for the second time today. Yeah, that's fouled off.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure.
Caught him looking for the K.
Up next for the Mets, second baseman.
Here is Marcus Semien. Walked his first time.
Four-seam fastball. Low middle.
What a stop. Now a jump throw. On the money. Nice play.
Up next for the Mets, center fielder, Luis Robert Jr.
And now it's
Four-seam
Luis
fastball.
Robert.
High inside.
Yeah!
Slider. Middle outside.
Two down, nobody on.
That's a ball.
Circle change. Low inside.
One now. And
Ball
there's a ball.
Really close pitch down around the knees there, and you could see him asking where it missed. Probably doesn't agree, but it appears he's ready to move on to the next
Four-seam
pitch.
fastball. Middle outside.
In for a strike. 2-2.
Four-seam fastball. Low outside.
Base hit. So a two-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Up next for the Mets, right
Now it's the right fielder, Tyrone Taylor. He was a strikeout victim his first time. Robert on the go. That's it for a strike. And that's a stolen base, not even close.
2 outs is a great time to try to steal second, especially when you have a guy with some wheels on first. Defense probably knew it was coming, but figured we better focus on trying to get this hitter out.
That one a little bit high, and the count even 1-1. Man at second. And a count 1-2.
Four-seam fastball. Low inside.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
Four-seam fastball. Middle outside.
And a 1-2. Got him swinging for the K.
A lot of adrenaline, we can see it right there, and sometimes you just got to let it out. That's an outstanding job of taking that, executing, and getting out of a tough inning.
it's been a great game, so let's take another look at the most important moment so far.
Now pitching for the Mets.
Taking over on the mound for the Mets, Huascar Brazoban.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
And here is Hoskins. He was late there, strike one. Swing and a miss as he was late that time. Got him. Now one away. Well, that'll boost the swing and miss rate, Sing. He blew him away on 3 pitches. He didn't have a chance.
Yeah, Boog, a dominant strikeout for sure, and he just looked overmatched at the plate. You know, as a hitter, when you swing and miss 3 times in a row, you feel like you got a hole in your bat. You definitely start to question yourself. He's bagging. Give me that pitch one more time. A hanging changeup just out in front.
Oh, 0-2 now. Line drive to short and caught. 2 down, base is empty. Jordan Walker next up for the Cardinals. Swing and a miss, and it's 0-1. Swings through that.
This guy's not wasting any pitches. Hitters got to get into swing mode. This is a good time to expand the zone. Throw something maybe down in the dirt.
And down on strikes, and that will end the inning. Nothing. Well, we go bottom 6. Here's the Mets leadoff man, Francisco Lindor.
Four-seam fastball, low outside.
Now pitching for St.
Chicoa
Louis.
Roby on the pitch out of the pen here.
Still a lot of game left, and this game could go either way. So this is a big opportunity for him to get some important outs and try to help carry this lead into the later innings.
Curveball, low middle. Four-seam fastball, high outside.
The 1-0.
Hey!
Lindor wants to challenge this, thought it was a ball. And that one just barely missed. The call is overturned. So they've still got both their challenges.
Four-seam fastball, low outside.
Hey!
Changeup, low middle. Curveball, low middle.
2-2 now.
Four-seam fastball, low inside.
Foul ball left side. He'll see another.
Changeup, low middle.
And a payoff pitch. And he walked him.
Nope.
And he represents
Ball
the
four.
tying run on base after that hard-fought
Left
walk.
fielder,
Juan Soto now.
If you don't get ahead in the count, you can forget about having any
Four-seam
success
fastball,
against him.
high inside. Curveball, low inside. Four-seam fastball. Low outside.
Oh, 2 now. Got him swinging. It's a strikeout. Pulled the string on the changeup. 1 out, man at first. And up next for New York, Bo Bichette. Lindor on the move. Swing and a miss. Throw, save. That's a stolen base. And the tying run is now in scoring position.
Curveball. Low outside.
And fouled off.
Curveball. Low outside.
Man at second. Next
Ball, that's
offering is
outside.
outside.
Changeup. Low outside.
Swing, and that's ripped towards right center. He dives, but he can't make the catch. Into third now. So runners at the corners and 1 out.
Here's the ball. It's hit right back up the middle. Clearly a base hit. I mean, that's one of those where you expected a guy from second to score.
Runners at the corners here. 1 away. Jorge Polanco up now for the Mets. That's a strike. And he'll challenge that called strike. Good eye at the plate. They'll overturn the call. They'll keep both their challenges.
Changeup. Low inside.
Swing and a pop-up. Brings it in. 2 down.
Up next for the Mets, designated hitter, Brett Beatty.
And next for New York, Brett Beatty. 1 for 2. And he's going to reset as he steps off the rubber.
Four-seam fastball. Middle outside.
Fastball for a strike.
Four-seam fastball. High inside.
And that is out of play.
Curveball.
Tying run in scoring
Low
position
inside.
here in the bottom of the 6th. And now he steps off. Big pitch coming.
Four-seam fastball. Low outside. Four-seam fastball. Low outside.
Two on, 2 outs. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Huge strikeout there. 2 left for the Mets. They still trail 1-0.
Now pitching for the
Welcome
Mets.
back. We're in the
Number
7th. We have a new
34.
pitcher on the mound. Kodai Senga. Well,
Leading
1-run
off for the
game.
Cardinals,
Randall
left
Grichuk
fielder,
getting ready
Randall
to. Hit. And there's a foul ball. Lifted in the air down the left side, and that'll get down for a hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Hey, whatever works, right? Doesn't have to be impressive. Pitch was away, so he definitely pulled off it there. Not what you want to do with the pitch in that location, really, but he was able to guide it into the outfield for the knock.
Fouled off. He was late. Out to short. Lindor. The underhand flip. There's one. Double play. That was some defensive wizardry.
Oh, man, what a smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
Base is empty after the double play. Ramon Urias next up for the Cardinals.
0-1.
Two down, nobody on. Here in the top half of inning number 7. And it's fouled away. Foul ball. 2 down, nobody on. In the air, right field. Taylor has a beat on it. He makes the grab, and that is that. It's the Cardinals 1 and the Mets nothing.
Now pitching for St.
We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Ryan Stanek.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Number 0, Ronnie.
Now into the game, Michael Conforto. He'll be out in left field.
Now playing left field, number 33, Michael.
Also into the ball game, Nolan Gorman. He'll play second.
Number 16, Nolan Gorman.
Low middle.
Ronnie Mauricio, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball 1.
Four-seam fastball. High outside.
Looking to get the tying run on
Ball
base.
Sweeper. Middle center.
2-0 to count. Here it comes.
Ball 3.
That's a ball. Tried to attack with the sweeper. So definitely a little wild right out of the gate.
Well, it can be a little tough coming from the bullpen mound to this mound, but you've got to find a way to get ahead in the count quickly. He hasn't. We'll see how this at bat turns out.
3-0 down. And ball 4 there. Tying run is on base.
Up next for the Mets. Second
Pitch count in
baseman,
great shape. It seems you might have a chance to finish it. Marcus Semien up now for the Mets.
Low middle.
That
Nope.
one misses.
Outside.
That's 5 straight.
Four-seam fastball. High outside.
And the 1-0.
A little frustrated with the strike zone.
Middle outside.
Here's a 1-1.
That's
Way
a
to lay
ball.
off that pitch down.
Four-seam fastball. Middle outside.
That's in there. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
No need to offer at that pitch until you get to 2 strikes. It's just a low
Four-seam
percentage
fastball.
of success
Low
when you want to try to
outside.
go after that down and away pitch.
Two now. Semien waits. On the ground to short. Tosses to first. Quick recovery from the misplay. Pays off for the out.
Up next for the Mets. Center fielder, Luis.
So now with 1 away and a man at second. So up next for New York, Luis Robert Jr.
You call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
Man, 91 on the slider right there. That's a hard one. That's a low-end fastball for some pitchers.
So the tying run at second. Swing and a miss. Struck him out.
Wow, just great bite to that slider. Broke hard out of the zone, and he just couldn't hold up the swing. You know, as a hitter, that pitch is really hard to take, and there's just not much you can do with it. You know that, but you don't want to get rung up by the umpire.
Now it's the right
Four-seam
fielder,
fastball.
Tyrone Taylor,
Outside.
who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. That one's upstairs, ball 1.
Four-seam
Tying
fastball.
run
Middle
at
outside.
second base. Here at the bottom of the 7th. Swings through that one out in front that time.
Low
I'd say that
outside.
stayed in the tunnel for a long time. No chance of even fouling it off.
Slider. Low outside.
In the dirt, but kept close. Throw into third. There's the tag. They get him. And that's the inning. Nothing doing for the Mets. They're down 1-0.
For the Mets.
Welcome back, and a new
Number
arm on the mound to
32.
start the 8th. Tobias Myers.
They know that he can get a right-hander out, but he's in position to face a couple of lefties this inning.
Number 13, Luis Graham.
Pulls that one foul. Strike 2. Myers goes 6'1". He features a 4-seam fastball, a cutter, a slider, a splitter, and he occasionally uses a curve. On the ground, and that chance handled. Sends it to first. Leadoff man is out here in the 8th.
Up next for the Cardinals.
Here's
Second
Nolan
baseman,
Gorman.
Nolan
Entered the
Gorman.
game on defense, so this is his first trip to the plate in this one. This one in the air right field. And that's a fair ball. So now back to the top of the order.
Hooked around that pitch on the outside, but he was still able to square it up pretty nicely, and that takes quick, strong wrist to pull that off.
Cruz now at the plate as he swings through strike one. Sliced hard but foul. Spoils a two-strike pitch, and he'll see another. The 0-2. That's a base hit. They get it in quickly. So first and second, now one out.
Good two-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
And the batter now is Rhys Hoskins. 0 for 3 in this one. Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Swing and a ground ball. Just foul down the right field line. Wow. Two on, one out. Swings and misses, struck him out.
So far, just one of those days for this lineup. You get a couple of runners on, and you're looking at having a big inning, and that strikeout right there just pours water on the fire. Look for the next hitter to step up and try to do something, pick up his teammate and his glove.
So now a pinch hitter for the Cardinals, Thairo Estrada. A critical at bat in this game for him. Late swing, fouled off. First and second, two down, and we're in the top of the 8th. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. This one in the air, center field. Brings it in, and that's the third out. A couple of hits in the inning, but they can't. Number 67 on the pitch now as he'll move into the 8th spot in the lineup with the double switch here. Thairo Estrada. He moves into the 3rd spot in the lineup. And stepping in for New York, Tyrone Taylor. fielders guarding the lines, trying to prevent extra bases. Now into the ball game on defense, Elias Diaz. He takes over behind the plate.
Elias Diaz.
Fought off foul.
Trying to keep good speed off the bases.
Swing and a miss. No balls, 2 strikes.
Low inside.
Swings and misses, struck him out.
Pretty big strikeout right there to start this 8th inning. Down 1. Any leadoff base runner really makes this inning a bit more interesting. But now this offense has to switch from possibly trying to manufacture a run to needing to run into something or just try to string multiple hits together to get a run across the plate.
Vidal
Ball, that's
Brujan in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball.
4-seam fastball. High inside.
That's
Plate
ball
umpires
2.
trying to tighten things up a little bit.
Low middle.
That's
Nope,
a little
that's
bit
down.
low.
He's just missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think, oh, good pitch is a strike, but so many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone, and the last 2 pitches that he's thrown, good pitches, but even better takes.
Looks like he wants the signs again.
4-seam fastball. Low inside.
And that is in for a strike. As it counts full.
Middle outside.
And boy, that was the pitch. 3-1. You want to be really aggressive on the fastball.
Battling here as he fouls it away.
Slider.
The Redbirds
Middle
trying to
inside.
hold a 1-run lead here the bottom half of the 8th inning.
Straight.
3, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, this is exactly what you're looking for from your bullpen arm when you roll them out there to start a new inning, hold on to a small lead. Just such a stabilizing effect. And not only get the first 2 hitters, but to strike them out. That gives everyone on defense a big boost of confidence.
Slider. Middle outside.
Mark
Ball, that's
Vientos
outside.
in now. Takes ball 1 off the plate.
2-seam fastball. High outside.
Two down, nobody on.
Yeah.
Ball for a strike. Vientos thought that one missed, and here comes a challenge. Barely a hair out of the zone, but it was a ball. Still 2 challenges left for them.
4-seam fastball. Low middle.
Here's a 2-0. Swing and a miss, strike 1.
Slider. Middle inside.
Swings through that one.
Slider. Middle outside.
Ground ball right side. Can't glove it cleanly. And he's going to make it to first. And we'll see how they score. So 2 down. Bo Bichette gets a chance to hit. 1 for 3.
Middle outside. Slider. Middle
Typically, the outfield defense will play a little bit deeper just to keep the ball in front, make sure that runner on first doesn't come all the way around to score and tie this ball game up.
Two-seam fastball.
Vientos off
Low
of first with
inside.
2 away. That one ripped, but foul.
Four-seam fastball. High middle.
0-2 now. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
Four-seam fastball. Low outside.
Fights it off. He'll see another.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
And that
Yep,
just
that ball went out.
misses.
Slider.
Really good
Middle
slider.
outside.
He's up there just hoping that it ends up off the plate away.
Swing and a ball popped in the air. And a base hit. So that's 2 straight 2-out hits. A perfect example right there. That plate discipline, it pays off.
The deeper he gets into the more comfortable he becomes, and he usually wins the battle.
So coming into the game now on defense, Junior Severino. He's the new third baseman. Swing and a foul out of play.
Four-seam fastball. High outside.
Two on, 2 outs. This one chopped on the ground, but foul.
Slider. Middle inside.
Misses
Nope.
inside.
That's inside.
And it's 1-2.
High inside.
Upstairs.
Ball upstairs.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Out towards right center. That's well struck. And this one looks like trouble. 1 run's in. Bichette around third and headed home. And he's safe at the plate as they take the lead.
One of the hardest things to do in the game, to stay mentally and physically ready for the big opportunities, and he came through for his club right there.
Michael Kopech will take over here.
And that's a big potential run out there in second as he comes in trying to keep the deficit where it is. For the infielders, they got to be thinking about keeping the ball from getting by them into the outfield any way they can.
J.J. Weatherholt comes on defensively now as he takes over as the new second baseman.
J.J.
Four-seam
Weatherholt.
fastball. Low inside.
Tap foul at the plate.
Slider. Low inside.
Man on second, 2 down. Swing and a miss.
Slider. Middle inside.
Here's the 0-2. Got him swinging for the strikeout. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. But they'll pick up a couple runs. Devin Williams comes on trying to close it out.
Save opportunity for him right here, and he's their guy. Time to lock this one down and get out of here with the W.
A defensive change for the Mets. Now playing left
Hard
field.
ground ball,
Number
base
70.
knock. And that puts the tying run on base.
No, that at bat had a lot riding on it. Certainly a pivotal swing of the bat in this ball game. I know that was a ground ball, but was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
Michael Conforto will climb in. Out in front with the swing, and that is strike one.
If you're a base runner, you've got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
Runner on the move. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Morabito under it. And there's one down.
Up next for the Cardinals.
Mason Wynn next up for the Cardinals. 0 for 3 with 2 groundouts and a strikeout. Late with the swing there.
Well, a come and get me fastball right there. He didn't look ready for the velocity. I think it'd be a mistake to throw him anything off speed right here.
Yeah, that's fouled off. Runner on the go. Ball outside. No throw. He's in there safely. Man at second. Swing and a high fly ball to left. 2 down. One out left for the Cardinals. Here's the third baseman, Junior Severino, taking his first at bat of the game after entering on defense. And that one clips the corner.
Not what he's looking for there in the 0-0 count. Looks like he wants the ball down in the zone.
They're down to their final strike.
He's falling behind in a huge spot, Boog. Got to do what it takes to come through. Maybe choke up on the bat a little bit, spread out those feet, whatever it takes.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And that ends the ball game.